Wildcat, this is Wildcat Latest News.
And today we'll be talking about Red Ribbon Week, color guard, volleyball, football, and much more. Let's jump into it.
Hi Wildcats, I'm Lauren and I'm here with homecoming king and queen Wiley Steele and Lindsay Haig. So tell me, how did it feel for the two of you to be elected?
Go first.
Go ahead.
Tell me about it.
It felt really good. I felt honored to be nominated as king among my peers. It was really exciting.
I thought it was super awesome to know that a lot of people like you and people actually care about you and want you to be successful.
It sounds really exciting. So can you tell us a little bit about the moments leading up to when you found out that you guys got elected? What was that like?
The moments leading up. Well, that was at the pep rally, and all the nominees, we were just kind of grouped together on the football field, just kind of hanging out, being goofy, talking with each other. The pep rally was really nice, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Okay, I really enjoyed the pep rally too, hanging out with everybody. We were all supporting each other. My favorite part was Wiley trying to do the worm and just falling. And I was like, okay, I hope Wiley wins now.
Oh.
And then I really enjoyed the ceremony at the game because I was super nervous, but at the same time, I didn't care how it went. I was just happy to be there.
Right. And so let's talk about a little bit of personal stuff. What do you guys like to do in your free time?
I like to edit videos. That's my main hobby and passion.
My favorite thing to do is I play softball and then I like to run.
Softball. You in any other sports?
So I do softball, cross country, and track.
It's a lot. Do you do any sports, Wiley?
I do not. I used to, though.
So before we wrap it up, is there anything else you'd like to say? Any shout outs, anything like that?
I want to give a shout out to Ms. Jenkins for organizing the voting. She put that together all really well. And also to Mr. Lance because he's cool.
I'll give a shout out to Jenkins too because I know she does a lot for the school and she's really good at getting everything put together for homecoming and other events. And then shout out to Wiley for being the best king.
Well, thank you, Wildcats, for tuning in, and on to the next one.
Hi, my name's Sydney, and these are...
I'm Presley.
I'm AJ.
And these are the Artist of the Week. So, what'd y'all make in art this week?
So we had a haunted house project, and me and AJ decided that we wanted to make a game board out of it. And so we're still in the process of finishing. We'll probably finish it by the end of this week.
So, how does it work?
We made it like Mario. What is it called? Mario Party. We made it like that. So the main point of the game is try to get as many pieces of candy, and then at the end, when you get to the house, you try to buy the colored candy. Because I wanted to color all the candy, but that took too long, so I decided, let's just make the white candy the pieces you buy the colored candy with. And then the main point of the game is just to get as many colored candy as you can.
So, what inspired you to do art?
I needed free time. I guess it's just a pastime. My mom does art though. She's really good at art.
I tend to paint a lot, even at home.
She does paint a lot.
I do most of the painting when we do stuff.
We had many art competitions and every single one.
Not everyone.
Okay, well that was biased, so it didn't count.
How long have y'all both been doing it?
I've been in art. This is my third year in art.
This is my second.
Have you won any competitions or have you gone to any competitions?
No.
Neither of us.
I thought about going to VASE, and I was going to do VASE, but I decided not to.
Is there any shout outs you'd like to give, your teacher or a friend?
Just shout out to Miss Phillips for always letting us work on this and just have our own ideas and be very creative in our class.
My shout out is also Miss Phillips. She let us basically do what we want in art. Art-wise, she lets us paint and do what we think will fill our creative minds.
Well, that is it. Thank you, Wildcats. On to the next story.
Wave.
Hey Wildcats, I'm going to be bringing you a news update on the Dallas Fan Festival, which is basically Comic-Con. It's happening this weekend, October 20th through 22nd, so that's Sunday. And there's going to be a lot of wide variety of people there. There's going to be cosplay, like just everywhere. There's going to be voice actors, comic book artists, and celebrities. We got cast from MASH, Fear the Walking Dead, Smile, all kinds of crazy stuff. And then, so people who are going are the 8th period advanced theater, but you can go by yourself, not with the school. Tickets are $25 each. And there's also going to be vendors there, like for merch and collector's items, and there's also going to be meet and greets. There's going to be a fashion show for if you dress up, you walk down like a red carpet, and then the Dallas Morning News will be there taking photos and videos for the news. So I hope to see you there this weekend, and on to the next one.
Hi Wildcats, I'm Lauren and I'm here with Sarah Small. So Sarah, tell us a little bit about how Color Guard's been going this year.
Color Guard's been going great this year. We just got done with our second competition, not quite UIL yet, but UIL will be tomorrow. But in our very first competition, we got Best 3A Color Guard. So I'd say it's going pretty well.
That's impressive. Is there like a particular show that y'all are doing?
Our show is titled Planets Across the Stars, kind of a space-themed show this year.
Is it really complicated for Color Guard, or?
It's a little more complicated than the ones we've done in the past. It's a little bit more difficult, even for the band, but I think it's going pretty well.
Yeah, that's good. I can imagine it takes a lot of practice because, twirling stuff around and catching it midair doesn't sound easy. But do you practice in your free time, or like?
Yes, we practice every day after school on Monday with the band, and then every Wednesday after school. But we also practice in our spare time sometimes too.
Right, and when's your next competition?
Our next competition is tomorrow.
And that is Thursday, correct?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Right. So tell us a little more about like your flags. Like, are they pretty?
They are pretty. They're very pretty. We just got in our new swing flags, and they're these things called super swings, and they're these giant handheld silks that we use, and they're galaxy themed, so they're really cool.
So are swing flags different than regular flags?
Yes, the 6-foot poles are like the ones that are on the poles, and they just have the flag on them, but the swing flags are just small little PVC pipes that have just the silk on them, and you hold them just in your hand.
Oh, yeah. Well, are there any shout-outs you'd like to give?
Definitely a shout out to everyone on the Guard. Everyone's been working so hard this year, and I just think it's going to be a good year.
Right. Thank you, Wildcats, for tuning in, and thank you, Sarah, for coming for the interview, and on to the next one.
Hi Wildcats, I'm here with
Rotala Borrego.
and this is JV football. So do you have any upcoming events?
The Pottsboro game,
Pottsboro game, when is that?
this Thursday,
Do you know what time?
5:30.
5:30? All right. And then what position are you going to play?
Outside linebacker and wide receiver.
So what do you do for what entails that?
Wide receiver, I guard, I try to catch the ball, and I get to the end of the field.
All right. And then what do you do for training?
Training, we go on teams against varsity.
Yeah,
We do defense against each other and offense.
that seems rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we do kickoff and kickoff return.
Okay. And then do you have any shout-outs you want to give to just anyone?
Shout outs. Draven Deweese,
Nice.
quarterback.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Caroline and this is
Colt.
So today we're going to be talking about varsity football. So do we have any games coming up?
We have a game against Pottsboro in Pottsboro on Friday.
What time?
I think 7.
So tell us a little bit about your position or what you do.
Well, I'm an offensive lineman and defensive lineman. We're just on the line, and on offense we block, and on defense we don't get blocked. Try not to.
What motivated you to start playing football?
Probably just all my friends for so long have played football, and just hang out with my friends and have fun.
What are y'all doing for training for the upcoming game?
Practice every day after school, lift before school, and just that's about it.
So we've had a really rough year this year. What are some things the team needs to work on?
We just need to execute during the game. I feel like we have the right mindset and we fight hard during the games. Just need to execute.
Is there any shout outs or anything you want to say?
I want to shout out to Cam because I feel like he faked an injury with the shoulder.
Thank you for coming on, And thank you, Wildcats, for watching. On to the next one.
Hi, Wildcats. I'm Lauren, and I'm here with.
JC.
And when is your next game?
Our next game is on Friday. We play Lone Oak, and we play first at 4:30, and then JV follows.
Right. And this is volleyball, correct?
Yes.
Right. So tell me, what goes into like your day of training and getting ready for a game?
On game days, we do pass progression so that we can work on getting our feet to the ball and making sure it hits the right spot on our arms. And then we do rotation so that we can work together as a team.
Right. So, do you guys practice after school and stuff like that?
Yes, every day after school.
And also in athletics period, if I am correct, right?
Yes.
So what position do you play?
I'm a setter and an outside hitter.
Oh, right. And tell me exactly what those do.
So the setter's job is to make sure the ball gets to their hitters so that we can hit the ball at the other team. And the hitter's job is to put the ball down on the other side of the court.
Right. Well, do you have any shout-outs for us?
Honestly, my whole team, everybody's putting in effort and working hard, so.
All right. Well, thank you for coming, and thank you for watching Wildcats. On to the next one.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Ethan, and I'm here to talk about National Anti-Substance Abuse and Hey Wildcats, I'm Ethan, and I'm here to talk about National Anti-Substance Abuse and Anti-Bullying Month. Tomorrow, October 18th, 2023, we will be wearing orange in honor of supporting anti-bullying and anti-substance abuse. That's all, Wildcats. On to the next.
Hey Wildcats, we have a couple birthday shout-outs. We have Chief Reimer, Cedric Wright, Melinda Griffith, Jontel Wallace, and Morgan Johnson. And if you have any friends with upcoming birthdays, make sure to come down to room 501 to announce their birthdays on the Wildcat News. See you next time, Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and I'm here with Gracie, and she's going to be telling us about Red Ribbon Week, which I'm personally very excited for. So tell us about the days.
Yes, Red Ribbon Week is next week, and we have dress-up days each day. Monday is Rally Up Against Drugs. We're all going to wear red, like red out, kind of like blue out on homecoming, but it's going to be red out. Tuesday is Team Up Against Drugs, which is athletic gear, like wear football jerseys, whatever you want. Wednesday is Your Dreams Can Come True Without Drugs, so of course everyone's favorite, Pajama Day. And then Thursday we're going to actually have Anything But a Backpack Day, and we're going to do Your Future is Bright, and each grade level will have a different color to wear. Freshmen are going to wear yellow, sophomores are going to wear green, juniors are going to wear pink, and then seniors will do white lies, which is the white shirts with the lies on it. And we'll also have a pep rally that day.
All right. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say for Red Ribbon Week?
Just help us and like dress up on the days and be spirited and don't do drugs.
Right. And make sure to show support on Red Ribbon Week by wearing your colors or what have you, each getting dressed up to support against drugs. And we personally want to see everyone dressed up in their colors and all decked out for a Red Ribbon Week. And I'm very excited to see that. All right, Wildcats, let's make it happen. On to the next one.
Hello, Wildcats. I'm Colton, and I'm here today with
Hallie.
Let's redo that because I forgot. All right.
What is it? 3, 2.
Hello, Wildcats. I'm Colton, and I'm here today with Hallie, who's going to be talking to us about the band competition that happened this past Saturday. So, why don't you talk to us a little bit about what happened at the band competition?
Yeah. So it was a competition at Winsboro, their high school. It was the Battle of the Spear, and when we went, there were quite a few bands. I think there was like 16. Not completely sure, but it was something like that. And we went and we performed at 1:30 ish, and so we performed our whole show with props, with all of our music. And honestly, I think that we did pretty good considering the conditions. It was pretty windy. It was pretty chilly. But we did pretty good. Our music sounded really nice. Our marching, we're working on getting that really refined because we do have contests tomorrow. But we did pretty good. And so overall, I believe we made 12th place out of all of the bands, which is pretty good. So we didn't quite make it into finals, but we were right there. So hopefully with these tweaks and little fix-ups that we've been making the last couple days, we will do really good at contests. It was a really nice little practice competition. See where we were at, get some judges' comments, get a nice run through of the show. So it was really, really beneficial for us, and it was a lot of fun. We after we performed, we got to sit and we got to watch a couple bands, and then we had the awards and the bands who got finals and all of their awards got announced, and so that was a lot of fun.
So why don't you tell us one of your favorite parts about the marching show?
About the show itself? Gosh, probably playing the music for part 4. It's so much fun. It's such a fun part, especially because of the low brass feature at the very beginning. Love playing it. And I mean, at this point, we're sounding pretty good with our music, so that's a lot of fun. I really like it.
And can you tell us when the next competition is?
Yeah, tomorrow, or Wednesday, October 18th?
18th?
18th.
18th.
Yeah. We're going to region. It's our like actual UIL competition. So that'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna go, we're gonna perform, then we're gonna go get CC's. And that is always something to look forward to.
Well, if you see anyone from the band in the halls today, make sure to wish them luck on their next competition, Wednesday, October 18th in, where is it again?
Oh, that's Mesquite.
In Mesquite. And thank you, Hallie, for being on the show. Thank you for watching Wildcats, and on to the next one.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Reeve and I'm here with James, and he's going to be telling us about what they're doing in Ag. So could you quickly go into what you guys are planning on doing?
Well, I don't really know exactly what the plans are for the future. So far this year, we've just been trying to get the shop kitted out with all the new stuff, because we got a grant towards the end of last year, and we've just been setting all the stuff up. Like, we got new booths for the welders. It's actually enough welders for everybody in here now, because before we had enough welders for how many people the school had like 20 years ago, but there's a couple more people now. Yeah, we got the whole, it's a big room, and we got like this wall and this wall just completely filled with welders. The last couple days, we've just been putting generators with welders built in on trailers for trailer build-offs that they're gonna go do, I think tomorrow in Houston and sometime soon in Sulphur Springs, I think like Friday.
Sweet. So what are the trailer build-offs?
Well, it's an FFA thing, so I don't really know. But as far as I understand, they go to a place and they build a trailer, and whoever builds the best trailer wins. Maybe gets some money. I don't know.
Awesome. So what is probably your favorite thing about Ag to do?
I get to mess with welders and torches and stuff, and I like making fires. So making stuff with fire is pretty cool.
I don't trust myself around any of those things.
Yeah, well.
Awesome. So if, say, some of the new arriving students want to take Ag, what would you advise them for before they just jump right into it?
Don't do anything stupid in the shop, because everything in there can hurt you a lot. Like, most of the stuff in there, if you do something stupid enough, you can die.
All right, well, thank you for coming on, and thank you for tuning in Wildcats, and we'll see you next time.